You ever notice how sometimes those who rail the most against sexual immorality are actually the ones who are doing it? So this is Adam here on The Bearded Prophet with just a quick note. Obviously the whole IHOPKC debacle and the report and Mike Bickle and all these things, it just was getting me thinking about when I was there. Mike was one of the people that talked the most about avoiding sexual immorality. And he would say this has no place, coarse joking and sexual things. He even railed against alcohol and how he said this is one of the main things that causes young people to stumble into sin. Now, only decades later was it revealed that he allegedly got Deborah Perkins drunk, on wine or cocktails in Paris and began to commit sexual immorality with her. So it was interesting. All of us respected Mike and thought, wow, he's really on, he's really spot on at what he's saying, but maybe it was partly because he knew what he was talking about. So just a word of caution, a word of notice. Now, I'm all for opposing sexual immorality. I don't like it. I hate it. It's not good. But I'm tempered in how much I talk about it. And I know there are many instances of pastors and leaders, sometimes the more tightly wound they are about it, or the more they feel the need to bring it up all the time, or to be really, really diesel about it. Like I heard an example of a Christian school where the principal was the most stringent about like a girl's skirt being a little bit too short, or he was almost really into, checking all these things and, kind of telling these women, don't do this or you're wrong or whatever. And it turned out he was the one having an affair with, his secretary or another person in the school. So, or sometimes pastors who are railing against sexual immorality of all types end up getting caught in it themselves. So a word of caution. I'm all for standing against sexual immorality. I hate it. I don't endorse it. It's wrong. It's sin. Don't do it. And I will talk about it as needed. But the Bible also says out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so if your heart is actually set on sexual immorality or fascinated or getting involved in it, you might actually end up talking about it more than someone who just agrees with God. It's bad. I don't like it. I don't do it. But I only address it as needed as it comes up. It's not something that's in my heart or my life daily because it's not part of my life. Praise the Lord. So, word of caution. Love your thoughts and opinions on that. Just wanted to share that with you today.